Per comprendere così a quels indians bibu giustament di lor cultura, Jean-Claude nus meno dus cosa homini, uno de las tres bil Osages al rescontre d'Viure, uno descoberto dell'altre dins sa cultura che è possibile grazie encara un cop a un scambi entre los homes.
Oh, yes. Here you have an occitane word.
In your language, mackerel. How's it really pronounced?
Mackerel.
Yes. I didn't want the teacher to test me. My name's Everett Waller. My Osage name is Nikapaki, from the Osages, which is the Osages Nikonjia, which is the Osage people. You've honored me today with these gifts, but more by your presence. We always want you to know you have a home here when you come in, because you're in another country, and one day I hope to be in your country and I'll know I have a home because you have offered that to me.
Do you know the nickname of our home in Montauban?
What is it?
They call it Osage Motel.
Osage Motel, okay.
Osage Motel.
We'll call it Wajaji Ski, the Osage House. That is good. Thank you all very much. I don't want them to live in a small world. I want them to live in a great world. And you've made that better for us. You've blessed us. I appreciate it.
And you blessed me also.
I want to fan you off. Growing up in a traditional home, it was easy for me. My grandparents and such had taught us when I was young about our Osage heritage, and that we're from a tribe of Indians that have been in the United States before it was the United States. The history part of it is something I've been taught. The traditional part of it is something I've lived. And to me, it fills your soul. It leaves no corners that are void. The heritage is my most important part, that it tells me where we came from. And I'm a firm believer that that tells me where I'm going. It helps me identify myself, because this world is a transition world that my grandparents saw, and that I'm actually going to go through a transition now into the lives which my children will see. And I want them to keep their identity. It's a speed limit 25, and it says underneath it, Gali Wartha. We wanted it to be not only showing our element in us developing these projects, but also for our children to know and feel comfortable with seeing their language used. The education part is going to be most vital in our children knowing anything.
My name is Archie Mason, and I'm of the Osage tribe and also of the Cherokee tribe from my mother. Firstly, I want to preserve our music and our song and our dance. We have a challenge from the outside world to replace all of this with English, with another system of government, with not dancing and doing something else as far as ritual and ceremony. But we are tribal people, and we've always must have ritual and ceremony. That's what tribal people do. And this is what we have left, all that is left. We had many, many more in the earlier times. Our grandfathers participated in much more than what we have today. But what we have today, it is our responsibility to cherish that and to share that and teach the people behind us, coming up, the young people, how to do this so that they may continue with the very few things that we have left.
I am Muskogee. Then you can classify me as Native American, Oklahoman, and a U.S. citizen. We have to live in two worlds. I have roots. This is my land. I didn't come from any place else. I come from here. I want to remember my culture because we're taught how to live and how to get by in good times and bad times. So I want to hold on to that for my children so they'll know and they'll be strong. At the same time, I have to work in the corporate world. I have to go to school. I have to work with lawyers and whoever else, you know. So I have a dual role, Native American Muskogee and American Oklahoman, you know. And sometimes they clash, but sometimes they go together just fine. But it is difficult.
Podem essere all'incop Indians e Americans. E vedeu che sono i primi Indians abans d'essere Americans. E a cosa è interessante per noi, perché possiamo dire che vedeu possono essere també occità, francès e europeans. L'identità indiana è come l'identità occitana. Può essere indian si conoscesse la cultura e se volesse la fa vostra, quella cultura. Sapesse també un po' di sangue indiano. Ma in Occitania conosci pla di mondi che si dicono occità, che sono pas nascuts a quella terra, che sono venuti da altri paesi. A partire del momento où pensas che sei occità e che a quella cultura merita pla di essere conosciuta e difenduta, sei un'occità veritiera. È tal che sono gli indiani també.
Aquella identità indiana cisclo d'un cop al ras del camp de Paesca. Aquel son, los Osages convidaron d'autres tribus a la danza.
We all come together and have a nice celebration. And you know, usually there's no politics, no anything like that. It's just coming together and eating and having a good time and dancing. That's one of the things, I call it the glue.
Un omeno da camp d'una famiglia grandasso che si torna trobat in l'eime indian per un moment che loro appartene. Det suros de passes e de musicos senza resta per onorar princesos e ainats. Així lo ten conto pas i a son que lo fats de viure indian.
We try to get it back, what was taken from us. But this is something that we will always keep with us, our dancing. That's something that they can't take away from us no more.
Language, our culture, our songs, dances.
It's very important.
We love it, yes. It's here. It's here. We'll never forget it. We teach our little children.
Avem danzos tradicionales també, avem de cançons, de cantaires. No es passa la même significació. Així són pas en train de se distraire, són en train de tornar a trobar les raïces, de pensar a ce que són ara i ce que eren abans.